See if anyone comes in. Sort my nails out. Hi, whoever's there. I can see people are there. Three people. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on for a quick half an hour, literally, while I have a brew. Hi, and yeah, because obviously some have seen it before I did. I didn't set my alarm. I'm changing my nails over to all glittery, not that you can see. They've got pink in, and I have got a bit of a baby blue, Tiffany blue in this one, which is this one. Yes, I've been really naughty, and I actually dyed my hair. I dyed it. What's that? Yeah, Tiffany blue. You can't really see on this camera, but these are going. I'm just doing some new nails, all in glitter for Christmas, but these have got pink in. You can't see on this camera, this lighting's bad. Pinky. And then I've got a bit of a Tiffany blue. Change over. Hi, Monster. Yes, I've just been naughty and I gave into the hair dye. It's like my natural colour. And thought, do you know what? I've got a few more years on it yet, I think, before I let that all go. Because there was only highlights in it of silvery grey. So I thought, yeah. See it curly. I just blew it out with a hairdryer. So I've just done it right now. So I've dyed it out. I'm going to see how long it takes to come back through. I want to see how long the dye lasts. But if I did start dyeing my hair, I think I'd have to put like, hi, henna, I think. Because, yeah. So, yes, where's my phone? I need my phone. I saw what Guy in Pence photo with the Q patch. Yeah, I saw that one, but there's also, if I can find my phone, hang on a minute. Yeah, there was the guy in the military with the Q patch on. I think I showed that the other day. And I stayed up late last night gabbing anyway. And then I watched Hannity, but I didn't get what was going on there because I believe there was supposed to be 3 people on and there was only 2. There's supposed to be, I don't know what was going on with that. But I just managed to watch Trump going to Bush's, Daddy Bush's, whatever you call it. And, yeah, the coffin. And I thought, no, I'll show you, I've got the picture. And I thought, it's a bit odd. Well, it's not odd, but why have they got the, when I was watching it, Trump went in there, I mean, obviously he wasn't going to be laughing because it was a funeral, but he was like, probably thinking something else, and then went, and I thought, why is it in a circle? Why have they got it all roped off in a circle? Exactly how many coincidences? And the big coincidence was, I didn't even think till I saw this morning, I thought, that's why. You can't see it on this picture properly, but I'll just... A Q. I don't mean that was a Q. Where his coffin was, if anyone saw the video, it was roped off with them little metal things with the ropes, and it was in a circle. But I think the way you went in to it, and it went round, was the shape of a Q. A capital Q. So, I mean, yeah, or the floor. Yeah. The floor tiles are in a Q shape. Oh, yeah. Well... Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, I'll show you. And also, it was ringed off with I didn't actually notice that. I thought it was ringed off. It was also actually ringed off in a ring. Wouldn't it look? I'll show you. You see? I know it's not brilliant. You see this circle here? It goes round. See where the darker patterns are here? It's Q. We know some people go, it's just a coincidence. I don't think so. And Trump tweeted out. Was it Trump tweeted out? I know, so exciting. Was it Trump or Q? something like, I think it was Trump actually, something on the lines of, not saying word for word, 3 days of mourning, 3 days of celebrations to the great man or whatever. They're not talking about him. Put it that way. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Oh yeah, Trump. We will 3 days mourning, 3 days celebrating, in capital letters, the life of a great man. Well, they're not celebrating the life of him, are they? Because he weren't no great man. So who could that be, I wonder? So that was good. And also, I don't know if anyone's seen this. This was on Twitter. Are you ready for this? Because I thought this was like, are you ready for this? Because it got deleted and someone brought it back. Did you see Find Q Truth on coffin? My dad found that. And then have you seen this? Watch. Listen. If I can get it up.
But I am Panther Eyes 7. My name is Tracy Jo Remington. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah, it's my first day in Periscope. What can I say? Let's see if I can get this on Twitter. There you go. Tweet. Okay, yeah, I'm not very good at this, but there's some things that need to be talked about right now. Hi guys, how are you? Just tell me how you guys are doing. Everybody good?
Has anyone seen this?
Okay, there's 8 people in my scope, and anyway, I'm new at this kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm doing, but Liz Crokin, you made the call, so here I am. The Clinton Foundation Network is the largest child sex trafficking operation in the entire world. Liz Crokin is absolutely right. Now, I could lose my Twitter for this too, but I really don't care. Now, my ex-husband, Gregory Vern Remington, out of McMinnville, Oregon, was the Clinton Foundation Network's child pornographer. I discovered he was producing pornography in 2008. We had an altercation. I actually shot past him with my Glock 19. I shot past him and I spent 16 and a half months in prison for one gunshot, but he had beaten me for 6 days. I am the one that called the police. I am the one that went down in that town where the satanic cult of the Clinton Foundation Network was headquarters. He was at the center of he was the spider in the center of the web, okay? My ex-husband was their main child pornographer. His title was the Baby King, okay? A lot of people need to understand who he was. There's only 7 people in here. That's fine. I just want to get this out to Twitter to let you guys know. God, the lighting is terrible on me. To let you guys know that Liz Crokin is correct. Everything she says.
I don't think they'll whack her because
I want to tell you, if you listen to
I think
me
they've
right
got
now,
him.
if you hear me,
People are feeling a bit safer now, I think, at speaking out.
Too much stuff, but I was a private investigator for years. And, when I see people like you and I see people like Honeybee, I am the one that's going to send you guys things, backdoor you things, because I have been dealing with this for a very long time. And I found out the FBI, the cops, the sheriffs in McMinnville, Oregon were all a part of it. God, my tweet looks bad. This looks so bad. How can I get better lighting? I'm trying to fix this here, guys, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing it. But Liz Crokin made a call, and she's calling for everybody to come forward. So here I am, Liz. Here I am. I have lived through this, almost been killed for this, threatened, stalked, harassed, GPS, followed, you name it. The Illuminati chased me down. I bought packed 2 bags, shipped my car, bought a one-way ticket to Hawaii back in 2013. I have had to go off the grid twice just to survive. These people wanted me dead, okay? Dead. Hi. Hi, Zero. Hi, how are you? I'm not chatting. I'm just chatting. I'm just telling my story here. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I am just telling my story here about my ex-husband who was Clinton Foundation Network's child pornographer. Hillary is going down. Some people want to argue with this. Some people want to say, no, she's not. Some people want to say, no, it's not going to happen. But from my inside information that I do have with some really good investigators, the Clinton Foundation Network is going to be outed. And I'm praying to God that McMinnville, Oregon, the cops, the sheriffs, all of them that are involved will go down because I know who you are. I know who you fucking are. You get it? You know, these people have harassed me so bad. I literally had to have no bank account, no car, no insurance, no anything. I went off the grid completely, and thank God I was safe. To this day, I still move around because they've threatened me. Yeah, Alex Jones, are you talking about Alex Jones? Are you asking me about Alex Jones? Because if you're asking me about Alex Jones, I have reached out to him, and he didn't do a damn thing. It's been Honeybee. Honeybee has been the one that's helped me. I want to give some shout outs here. I want to shout out to you, Zero. I love you dearly. You and Meg. Bronco. Fucked up Mike. I love you. Or excuse me. Fucked up Mike. Fucked up Mind. Well, you were both, really. Liz Crokin. Rocks. I love you. Dot Emery. Danny and the Dragons. I love you guys. All of you guys. You know, my name, Panther Eyes 7, means pain in her eyes, pain in Tracy Herman's eyes. My real name was Tracy Herman's, but I am, yes, he is. God is really exposing the truth. And, you know, I'm going to put this on Twitter, and if I get took out, I don't give a damn. I don't care. Liz Crokin
got deleted,
here I am,
back.
Liz. I'm out there. You know, I look terrible in this scope, but, you know, I rarely sleep knowing what's going on in this, but my ex-husband has died. I got to watch him die. He died. He dropped dead on March. Oh, it was the 15th. He dropped of an aneurysm, and within an hour, I was on a flight to Oregon, and my kids were there. And this is really hard because my kids. Hi, Jersey girl. Hi, how are you? Are you good? Is everybody good? Yes, I agree. God is exposing the hidden works of darkness, and if we don't speak out and we don't say anything, people are not going to know. So we've got to come forward and tell the truth, because the truth will set you free. Which I'm going to move over here on my couch. Sorry, guys. I'm going to move over here. So, you know, I just really want to say to you guys that laugh out loud. You're okay? What do you guys think about all of this stuff? Do you think it's really going down? Because I truly believe with all my sources that the Clinton Foundation is going to fall. Hillary is going down, bitch. You're going down. You child raper, molester, you evil, wicked, satanic witch. You are going to fall, and I'm going to watch it. I am going to watch your ass go down, Hillary. You are going to be held accountable for every child you've ever killed, murdered, raped. You and all of your cronies, all of your fucking cronies, your satanic, evil, wicked cronies. I hate her too, Jersey. How can I forgive somebody so wicked? You know, and how do I forgive my ex-husband who threatened, stalked, harassed, GPS, follow me? I'm telling you guys, he was catering to the elite of the elite of the elite, okay? He was in with George Soros, Sony, Capitol Records, SiriusXM, all of these fucking satanic rings. My ex-husband, he was known as the Baby King, okay? Now, I took a lot of heat from this, from my own family. People don't want to believe me. They don't want to say whatever. You can go to my Twitter. It's Panther Eyes 7. And my stories are there. So you guys can go look at my stories. My stories are there. You know, a lot of people don't get the full story because literally at the end of there was like a 3-hour conversation I had with Honeybee, okay? We talked for 3 hours. I told her everything in great detail. And this started for me a long, long, long time ago. And I got to give a shout out to Zero because back in 2016, when the Podesta emails came out, my ex-husband's code words led me directly into those emails. And I jumped on Twitter for the first time. And Zero, I give you credit because you were the one, you and I brought out those together. And I really, really, really appreciate your help because I didn't know Twitter at all. But, you know, do you remember that, Zero, if you're in here? I don't know if you're in here on my scope, but, you know, guys.
So, just saying, if you've not all seen that, nothing like a pissed off ex-wife. Exactly. Especially about that. That was on. She's called Panther Eyes 7, and the eyes has got a Z in it, not an S. I saw that this morning. Yeah, my dad sent me that. You know, because more people are coming out. People say, I hope she's safe. Well, a lot of people have sort of been, you know, getting sorted. So I think people are feeling a bit more braver about coming out, and it needs to come out because truth needs to come out, like she said. But I mean, I don't think that was acting, was it? Save the offline before it goes. Well, apparently it got deleted, but someone brought it back. So, you know, her husband used to actually film. Yeah, I wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So all this stuff's coming out, and apparently Iran are uprising now as well. Not violently, but they're uprising the people. Because and apparently in France, a library got set fire to or something, but it won't be the people. That'll be like the Antifa crew. Hi, yes, I spotted the Q and upside down flag. Yeah. Like I said, shit's starting to hit the fan, people. The people of the world are starting to realise what's going on. Also, apparently, I heard today, I haven't heard it properly. Hi, Theresa May, something's happened in the Parliament or something, that there's something going on about something that's never been done before, something that was kept from them. So something's been kept from them. Maybe she'll be taking a step down. I don't know what it was, but we know obviously it'll be something to do with Brexit as well. So I was like, that'll be her cue to do one. So yeah, I noticed on Nigel Farage's show, the guy who's on there was talking about policing and guns and police with guns and London and all the gang sort of killings that are going on down there, and it's supposed to be changing apparently. All this stuff's going on. And also there was the military taking the hats off in France for the police or whatever, whoever it was, to stand with the people. And also a load of firemen did as well. So yes, I'm so proud of her that she found the courage to speak her truth. Exactly. Yeah, she has got some courage to speak her truth like that. Who she was married to, and she's been on the run. Yeah, I've dyed it. I succumbed to the hair dye. Thanks. So, yeah. I think there's going to be more people like her coming out. You know, she was married to him. She didn't know at the time, obviously, about what was going on. And she's had to go off grid twice, and this, that, and the other to keep safe. Got glitter on my face, all this glitter on my nails. And yeah, so good on her. Good on her. And this is where people are going to start, you know, hearing things. Fifth World has just gone on. So yeah, crazy how they locked her up. Yeah, locked her up to keep her quiet. Like they do everybody, like they do over here and everywhere else. They lock the right people. They were locking the right people up and letting the wrong people out. We are going through some changes. Let's hope many in uniform join us. I think they will in the end. When they actually find out what's going on, hopefully they'll stand for the people of their country, because why wouldn't you? Forget money. Forget all that. Stand with your country. We pay their bills. They can't function without us lot. We do their jobs for them. We do all their, you know what I mean, if you get what I'm saying. They're not controlling the people anymore. They're not going to exist. They can't do what they used to do because, you know, there's more of us than there is of them. There's more good people than there is bad. It's just some people have been under control, as I believe. So, let's see if they said, oh, and also, who's seen this picture now? My dad sent it and said, do you think it looks like him? I went, yes, definitely does. Now, someone said they might have changed his nose. Yeah, we do all the slaving, exactly, so they won't be getting that anymore. Someone said they might have superimposed his nose. They might have changed some bits because it does look like they might have done his hair, but apart from his nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips, this square bit under the mouth here, this is the picture. I don't know if you can see properly. This here, lips, square, this chin, these lines on his face, these eyes and these eyebrows, that hairline is a JFK Jr. I don't know where they got this picture from, but they reckon it was off the picture of... Do you remember when they did the queue in a circle with the military and there's one guy stood in the middle with a suit on and he just stuck out? and he had really grey hair, and it looked like that because that was the same hairline as well. But looking down, JFK Jr. Remember, he's aged a bit, people. So, also, I've just come on here to say as well that could be the regime change in Egypt during too is happening and in it's everywhere, yeah. All the regime change are happening all over, because the tentacles are everywhere. There's a picture of JFK Jr. young with that tie on. Exactly. So, I mean, us who've been on this for a bit know he's alive anyway. The nose and the ears grow, and I just meant his nose looks a bit, I don't know here, but those ears look the same. The distinct thing on JFK Jr. to me is, this is him anyway, is this. You can check his eyebrows out in his eye shape, was his lips here with this little bit that comes out here, and it's very square under there. So look at him there, and I'm going to get a younger picture of him. So there he is. Look at the mouth. Let me go and Google. Oh, and I've got something else to tell you as well. No, he's not dead. It all makes sense now when you join the dots up, what it's all about and everything, and it's just like, wow. Right. We get images. You'll be back. Actually, this is the same picture. But he had like, where's his mouth? It is his nose, actually. Oh, where's that picture? Oh. Can't make them any bigger. See these pictures? Yeah, they could have been enhanced. Yeah. But we all know he's been looking that he's alive anyway, because we've seen him at all the rallies. And it all makes sense because when you join the dots of the whole story, and the whole story of Bush dying, and the whole story that links Bush to JFK, his dad, and CNN and all that sort of stuff, yeah, all joins up. Yeah, JFK Jr. is definitely live. He's Vincent Fusker on Twitter. Yeah, so, you know, it's starting to get good. Also, and also with the, oh, who's that? Oh, I just can't. Also, someone going. Also, with Trump tweeting out the thing about 3 days of mourning and then 3 days of celebrating, was it? A great man, which obviously isn't Bush. What celebrations are those going to be? By the way, it's the funeral tomorrow, so I'd advise you, because I don't know what time it'll be on if I'll see it when you do, but keep your eyes peeled, people. Next cue drop. Yeah, we might do. But yeah, it's a funeral tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled in the background. Who might be there? You never know. I'm not saying he is, but you never know. Because He'll be watching from somewhere because that's one of the deaths that he's definitely wanted to see. Hi, Sue. And one of the other things as well is, we was talking about, yeah, where's Waldo, exactly. I was saying about a wave that went around the world, but we didn't feel it, but it was recorded on the 11th, which is quite funny because that's like 11/11, the Great Awakening Day. We were sort of looking for something. Also, this. You remember Tesla, Trump's uncle? Strange looking Tesla tower in Texas aims to transmute electricity wirelessly. It's the Tesla. Looks like Tesla, doesn't it? Looks like a Tesla. That was 1901, 2018. So, yeah. To transmute electricity wirelessly. Transmute electricity wirelessly. So, don't know if anyone's seen that. Eh? Man who invented cars to run on. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, got killed. Yeah, the man who invented a car to run on water, because you can do. Because they don't want us to know that, do they? Yes, I dyed my hair, so I give in. It's a bit dark at the minute. I give in and thought, do you know what? I'm still quite young. I can wait till I'm about 50, or just see how long it takes to wash out. So yeah, I just washed it. I just dyed it, washed it, and just got a hairdryer on it. Uh, and transmute means change in form, nature, or substance. Thank you. What's very glittery. Yeah, I'm changing my nails as well, Sue. Changing them over for Christmas, but that is a Tiffany one. It has got Tiffany blue in it. It's just this lighting. So, transmuting electricity. So, wirelessly. Oh, it's the Doom Show. I've not seen you for ages. My hair fell out 10 years ago. I know you've got no hair. Apparently the Dooms, I don't know if you know about the, my mum told me about it. She lives in Wales. In Wales, they were reporting a UFO on the 27th that looked like a crystal object. So, what's the new ring? Oh yeah, we got a new ring in support of John John, with like a, the necklace I've got a stone in it, gemstone. It was off eBay. It was just an Indian, like, whatever. Yeah. Yes, I like my bling nails, but I'm doing them really blingy for Christmas. So I'm taking all these off because that one broke. Changing it over, but I have got a little bit of Tiffany blue glitter to use for John John. My son said today, got the big Christmas tree out, and he said, "Oh, what's that Christmas tree called, Mummy?" He said, "The little one's called John John." He said, "What's the big one called?" I said, "Trump." That one's called Trump, and that one's John John, because they were friends. They were friends. So my Christmas tree has got a name. Too many UFO sightings now, must be getting ready. Yeah, there's been loads all over. I don't know what you think they're getting ready for. I think they're looking at the shit that's about to happen, with all this change and ascending and the people rising around the world, as we can see everywhere. And I don't think it's an invasion of evil, if that's what anyone else is thinking. Personally, I don't. So, yeah. You are getting much too young to let your hair go grey. Yeah, I just thought I'll test it, see how long it lasts. It'll lighten up a little bit. I've got it on there, look. And I just thought, yeah, I'm only 41. I might wait till I'm about 50 odd. See, I do like dark hair, so my natural colour. Hi AJ. There's 2 huge UFOs beside the sun, as big as the Earth. Well, see, some people are saying if we're going down that route, maybe they will take Blair and Alien. Yeah, maybe they can take all the baddies off planet. Because Q did say they were going to get eradicated off the planet. Maybe they're getting taken off planet. See ya. They're not going to Gitmo. They're going to the dark side of the moon, people. But if you want to go down looking good, yeah. Yeah. I just thought, no, leave it for a bit. Going down that route of UFOs, some people have said, oh, they're all here, they're all here coming to invade. And on the other side, which I think, they're all here because they're looking at this great event that's happening, because it's the first time they can see we're actually doing something for a very, very, very long time. If anyone's on board with all that sort of stuff, you don't have to be. I am. But I'm on board with a lot of things. And whichever doesn't come out, then, we'll talk about that, won't we, when it comes to it. But I don't know if anyone else is on that, They come to help us, guide us, but, could be the ascension here to help. Yeah, well, I believe in my head that, I believe in all that, seeing things and stuff, and I just think, wish I could get abducted by that free thing. Oh, God, trust you to say that. But they're here to assist, but we've got to do it ourselves, and then, they want to watch it happen. Also, don't forget, there are the elites and the deep state who are also got alien technology, and have got things that we might see that we think are UFOs when it's actually military. That's not saying there isn't UFOs, because there is, but there is also military ones out there to deceive us. Don't forget. Oh, did anyone see the picture of this? All alien. See, I don't believe all aliens are evil, because a lot of things, if they're ancient, they're like that advanced. Why would they be? You'd be past all that, wouldn't you? If you were that advanced, you'd just be past it. I don't believe they're all evil. If they were all evil, they would have got rid of us way back. And has anyone seen this? And now I'm not saying this is UFO because it's beautiful and it's weird, but I don't know if it's the government or not. But I'm sure in America that you've seen these before. And someone sent it me on a Discord, so let me find it. Yeah, I'll be a star. No one, yeah. They will come to save the earth because they need to as well. Yeah, I believe that. I don't believe they're here. That it's always been pumped out that aliens are bad. Like Tapper said, I believe they're here. Yeah, we were slaves, but I don't believe they're here now to do that, because they need the earth as well. They don't want. That's why they came when all the nuclear weapons and stuff went off, and they blasted them out of the sky way back in the 1940s, 50s, 70s, and all that. Through can come out more, because they can't have the world blown up. The world's like very important, all the stuff that we have on the planet they need as well. And I do believe, if you're on the same wavelength as me, if there's different dimensions, if you bring one down like ours, it'll affect everybody else's. It's like a domino effect. So yeah, anyway, that's what I think. Let me see if I can find, right, this one. Ready? Oh, I can't play it because it won't play, but this funny object thing, and it's like a light, and it twists and it turns, and it's like really weird. Some people say that's Project Bluebeam. I don't know what it is, if it is or if it isn't. I thought I had a video of it, but I haven't beamed me up. Whatever they pump out it's always the opposite. Exactly. So they're always pumping out on films. Like, I don't know if anyone watched Unknowledged on Netflix. That was really good. They're always pumping out that they're all bad, apart from Paul that came. They're all bad. I'm like, I don't think they are. Yeah, they go on about the Anunnaki, but it's not supposed to be just the Anunnaki. And I think there's more than the Anunnaki. You know, if they wanted to get rid of us, I think they would have got rid of us a long time ago. I think we're the bad ones. Yeah, we're the bad ones. They must look at us so advanced and think, all them humans down there, whether they made us or not, doesn't matter. All them humans down there, look at them, fighting, arguing, killing each other, setting wars off, obviously because it's been controlled. But they must just think, look at them all. We're that advanced. They're thousands of years advanced. There's no way they're going to be still warring and killing each other. What's the point? Like, they're like past all that. We've been trapped on our planet like that because we've not been able to advance, have we? We're hundreds of years behind or whatever it is. No, is it the same channel as your name, Tapper? Because I know some people have different accounts. And you know I'm half asleep half the time. And I haven't been watching anything. Been listening to music. But I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just saying that's how I see it. Like, I just think it's such an important time at the minute. Apparently the universe has come to watch the Ascension. Yeah, they have. That's why I believe they've come to watch the Ascension. I don't think we've failed the test because at the minute, with everything going on around the world, we're rising. So we're not sitting down there now. We're not sitting down and being fed all the lies, because if anyone's noticed around the world right now, even Iran are rising up to the governments and everything, we're all doing it. So I believe they're here, they're coming in, because there's been loads reported around the world and they won't report that on mainstream media because they're coming in to see the Ascension. We're not flying up in the sky, they're coming to see us break free from the old guard. And they want to see it because it's a very important time. And eventually, I don't know how it's going to come out, we are going to, some of us know, obviously some of us know, we're going to come together with these other dimensions that have always been here, that we've always worked with. When you get thoughts and things, it's all consciousness. It's about coming to consciousness. Spirituality is coming with the physical. Spirituality means, because that's a bit of a new, what do you call it, a new age word. All spirituality means is consciousness. There's many conscious, it's like one conscious, but it's the universe, and there's many conscious, I can't even explain it, beings and things that come into your conscious, because we're all one, so we're all part of everything, even the ETs. So they're coming to see this, because this hasn't happened in a long time, and it's not because we've failed, we haven't failed, because we've actually getting off our asses this time, worldwide. That's why Q the plans come in. The Q thing that some people don't believe, some people, that's all coming. It's to wake the people up quicker because they're coming. Well, we'll see. Oh, it will happen, I believe. My reality, it will. That's what's happening. That's why they're here. Spirituality is having spirit. Yeah, and I have a lot of spirit, so a lot of spirit. But like I said, we'll all soon be finding out very soon what is, I don't mean who's right and wrong, but what is actually going on. Can't find your ring. I just put in blue, silver, turquoise ring, and it just come up $25.99. So yeah, if they wanted us dead and they wanted to evade, they would have done it. Why wait till now? Do you know what I mean? That's what I think anyway. I'm not saying anyone else is wrong. I'm just saying that's how I see it, and I won't be changed off that opinion at the minute. At Captain, what your channels should, what at Captain? I was talking about this to someone today. The way I see it, not saying this is true, just the way I see it is, I think the world works in cycles, and every so many thousands of years, 26,000 years, whatever it is, we have to wake up. we've not been able to wake up because we've been in control of whatever you want to say, elites, bloodlines, Anunnaki, whoever it is. But this time something different happened and we have woke up. That's why, hence, I keep saying there's stuff going on all over the world. Whether you're following Q or not, you can plainly see it if you are watching alternative news channels and normal people putting stuff out in their area, not the mainstream media, because the mainstream media is the enemy of the people worldwide. So, it happens, but this time it's happened. We're actually doing it, people. So they want to come in and see that too. Phone ring. So that's how I see it. Oh, ringing in the ear. Yeah. My body aches have gone a bit now. I've got not eating much. And like I said, what is the wave that went around the world? You found it. Yeah, they're nice. You get different colours. It's only $5.99. What's the wave that went around the world? Right. If anyone's been on, yeah, it's for John. If anyone, I might get a few actually because they're only cheap. Then I can match my nails up. When I first got on Q, something was put out somewhere and I can't remember what it was, and it was about the golden era, the golden age. Some people think it's bad, it's not, and it had Trump on it, and it said something about CERN or HARP and how we're going to beat it and how these people are going to be taken down about 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I can't even remember when it was, about 8 months ago, and I was like, wow. I was in tears when I read it because it was saying they're going to use these machines that are out there, like Tesla things or whatever they are, I don't know, the HARP or CERN, whichever one it is, or both of them. They're gonna put out. They're gonna change it and make it into the energy that should be going around the world. Like I said the other day, where it's a frequency that helps us and the planet, because before it wasn't. Like when you go back to the pyramids and all that, what was the wave that Trump, by the way, mentioned that went around the world on the 11th? Yeah, they told us there was a dark wave energy coming. Don't listen to mainstream media. This was done on the 11th this year, and no one knew about it. We've just found out it was reported. And that wasn't a wave of dark energy. We were waiting for something on the 11th, remember? We were all waiting for something on the 11th. We didn't know what it was. And then we found out that that happened. Yeah, my dad said, I mean, a coincidence, 17-second intervals. Q is 17, the 17th letter in the alphabet. It's always 17, this, 17, that. The intervals in between these waves being give off were 17 seconds. And what was the other thing, Dad, where it said on the Q drops about watch out for the wave? Not C. It wasn't the C wave. It was that wave. It was an energy wave. What is the energy wave? Just throwing it out there. I think it's a frequency that's been given out for good. Just saying, because it's not been. Yeah, it said think wave, not the sea. Everyone was thinking tsunami or something. It was an energy wave. Yeah, I've heard about the Nibiru and all that, but I'm not into the Nibiru thing. I don't know. But yeah, there could be the pole shift. It could have been coming from that way as well. So something's going on, and I don't think it was a bad energy wave at all because the good's coming in. Yeah, 11:11 World United. That was on the Q drop. 11:11 World United, and then a wave went off on the 11th of energy. Yeah, so just saying, makes you think. Made me think anyway. I was like, You need to have a drink on your birthday, yeah. I'll have to come on, I'll have to have a drink. I'll be having a drink when this, we know we're having a party on here. You do know that, don't you, where you're all going to have a drink, and I'll have to have a drink. Yes, they did rely on energy and energy waves and frequencies and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm always shouting about on here. But that's why we've got it. And it's been changed, I believe, for the better. Got to have spirit, people. Yeah, being a musician, I deal with frequencies and waves. Yeah, and they do affect us. That's what I was saying about music that's pumped out in different hertz, not the right hertz. It's been hurting the planet and us and our children. It's not hi, morning in Australia. Hello. Tiny kangaroo down sport. Do 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 do. Especially for you. I wanna let you know what I was going through. All the times we were apart, I thought of you. You were in my heart. Yay, Kylie and Jason. Neighbours. Everybody needs good night. When I used to watch it years ago when I was at school. Yeah, don't worry, it's not an Ascension sparkle. It's just, that is definitely glitter. It's off me nails. Bing, bing. So, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jason Donovan. I believe that's what the energy wave is. Because I was talking to someone saying like, oh, but this and that, doom and I'm like, no, it's a good energy wave for once in this lifetime where we've won. I'm not even going to say winning, we've won. Not saying it's going to not be hard work, but we've won. The people of the world have won. So Tesla and all that free energy we need is in the ether. Yeah. That's why they say it's free energy that it's around us, it's everywhere. But obviously they don't want us to know that because they want us to keep paying for stuff that we don't need to be paying for. Certain stuff we don't need to be paying for because it keeps them rich and fat, doesn't it? So, then, like I said, if the whole world, which it would be, it wouldn't just be one country, if the whole world weren't paying certain bills and stuff for free energy, we'd all be a lot richer, wouldn't we? We'd all be a lot better off, thank God. There wouldn't be people starving and stuff, and you wouldn't have to work as much because they want us working off to kill us off and all the stuff I've shouted out before. So, it's like you say, you can run a car off water. They killed that guy who did that experiment, didn't they? Was the expert side? It was a wave of perfect form. Yeah, it was a wave of perfect form. Never seen before, people. A perfect form never seen before. Because like I said, this is the time. This is the time. Well, we'll soon find out. I think it was something set off with something, And whatever energy it is, it's a good energy, not a bad energy. That they try to pump out everywhere. Everything's doom and gloom. And it's the apocalypse. And it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world for us. It's the end of the world for the elites and all them lot. Because they were bringing New World Order in. And bringing a new world in of their New World Order. And because it's crashed down now and the triangle's gone, one side of the triangle falls down, the rest of it falls down. That's what's happening. So that's what's happening. Hi. Then the regimes fall all over the world. Iran are rising up now. The people are rising, not being violent. A bit of violence went on in France. France is rising. Everywhere's rising up. The people of all the countries around the world are rising up against the regimes that have been controlling people for many years. So decades. And then kicking us all off with different countries to hate each other when we don't. We just need to unite against not the people of other countries, the people, these elites, these governments and stuff like that, these regimes. That's what it is. Yeah, our leaders are evil. Well, it's a shame you think like that, the Doom Show, but we see different because we're following the thingy. And that's why I don't believe in doom and gloom all the time, that the world would always be in doom and gloom. Someone rises. Jesus rose at one time, didn't he? We're a bit moved on by that now. We've got different technologies, so I believe the good's coming, Yeah, but people are beginning to wake up more and more now. And the thing is, they're not going to have a choice soon because when all this comes out, you're not going to have a choice to be asleep. If you get what I'm saying. We've woke up and a lot of people on queue in different stages where people have woke up. But when it all comes out, the ones who are still asleep are going to be abruptly woken up. And it ain't going to be nice for them. It's not going to be pretty. And they're going to have to deal with it. But they're going to have to deal with it like we've all had to deal with it. Because with truth will set you free. It might be hard. It is hard, but we're ready for it. Ready than we've ever been. We're all waiting. Out of the ashes, new shoots will grow, old regimes will disappear, new alliances will be formed, and new leaders will take charge. But they must stick to their principles for how long? Exactly, but I always think, in many, maybe hundreds, thousands of years, it'll creep back up again, evil or whatever you want to call it, maybe creep back up again, and we'll have to go through all this thing again, because I believe it goes round in cycles, and the people may fall asleep again. We fell from consciousness, getting distracted with everything we get distracted by, and not really bothered about certain stuff. So, society is your biggest enemy. Yeah, so divide and conquer, exactly, agenda, the Luciferian plot against all of humanity for thousands of years already in the past. Yeah, already in the past, gone. They're down. You're watching mainstream media, you're not going to see anything. We've won, people. You only need to look on alternative news on YouTube of real people putting stuff out of their countries and actually see what happened. Not what mainstream media are putting on there. Don't be watching that. And there's certain things on the internet and there's certain things on air that people are pumping out because everyone's confused. We're all confused about Nibiru, these planets, them planets, this spiritual, blah, blah, blah. This is coming in, that's coming in. All the aliens are evil, this, that, and the other. You got to be careful because in everything there's truth and lies all mixed up. I believe they're all evil at all. We're pretty evil. Humans are pretty evil. Humans are pretty greedy. Humans are pretty, like I said, they look from us down on earth thinking they're like little ants. Look at them all fighting each other. They all should be united and they're all there fighting between religion, race, gender, because that's how they put it up in there to divide us. Anyone on here who hasn't seen Q, the Plan to Save the World by the Storm Upon Us on YouTube, you really need to go and see it and you'll see what we've been up against. And then obviously with the Kennedy thing and UFOs and all that sort of thing and all the other presidents before, they didn't want that coming out because they don't want us to know there's different things out there and, another world out there and exciting things as well. Well, thank you. Sorry if you don't understand me. I do talk quite fast as well, but yeah, I do talk quite fast. But it's like I've said, the Middle East, they're rising too. The people of those countries are rising against the establishments that have kept them in control. And that's why I've said, I don't believe all countries around the world hate England or America or Australia, other countries. We've all been lied to. Wars have happened because our soldiers have been sent to certain places. American soldiers have been sent to certain places. They were just doing their job. They've not been told the truth of why. And all this stuff hidden about Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein that they told lies on mainstream media. It's all to keep us all fighting. Even the stuff that's going on over here now in London and stuff, there's still, there's bits of it, but a lot of it is still some of the stuff that's being pumped out it's to get everyone mad as well and still fighting against the religion. It's like Trump said, whether you don't like Trump or not, Trump has actually said, you come in the country, you can have what religion you want. As long as you're not hurting anyone or whatever, you can be what religion you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you're going by the law of that country and the rules of that country, there's no problem. World War II, check out Prescott Bush connection to Hitler. Yeah, they were funding Hitler. So, there's lots of mad stuff. Yeah, we all know history's a lie. Yeah. And we all know, like, people are saying about, history's a lie, the future's a lie, it's the same as history. Well, I believe this time it's different. I really do believe that. Well, we've got a chance and it's happening right now. I see it. Yeah. Yeah, prayer changed something. Yeah, his story. Whoever was winning at the time is history. His story. Honestly, Doom, honestly. His story, history, because remember, it's the words, the way they write it. It's his story who was writing it at the time. But it's going to be rewritten because remember, this is going to be the greatest story ever told. I was having the same discussion doing with someone today, and I was like, look, I know a lot of people have known who are older than me about certain stuff for years and years and years, and it's always seemed quite doomy and gloomy because that's the way it's always been. The presidents and politicians have always been the same side of the coin. That's why I've never ever voted in my life because it didn't interest me until this year when I found out about Q and Trump. I didn't like Trump at first, but I do now. They've always been the flip side of the coin. They'll tell you something just to get you to vote for them and then they'll just do what they want. So I used to say I'm not bothered because they just do what they want. But this is different. Trump's different because he's a businessman. America needed a businessman because we're running that by corporations and so on and so on. They needed a businessman. And also, it's different. Trump's totally different. He's not even a politician, is he? It's different. Have you ever seen... Now, 2018, have you ever seen what's been going on in the last 2 years with the uprising everywhere, with MPs, with presidents around the world, with what's going on at the minute, and the people rioting like they are? Do you know what I mean? And all this stuff going on, and all the lies and all the mainstream media going on, it's all coming out. It's all, you can see it. And I'm not just saying this because I'm saying it. This is what's happening. And people are realising that we've been deceived, and it's not, let's kick off about that religion and this religion. It's they're doing it all to divide and conquer. It's united we stand, divided we fall. So when the world realise we've all got to stand together, you know? People going on shouting Muslims out over here. It's not all the Muslims. They say, yes, there's a bit of a problem with Islam, extremists, but it's not Muslims. And the Tommy thing as well, Tommy doesn't talk about. Tommy's got Muslim friends. He's not the one shouting that out. He was bringing up the things that was happening with kids, and like I said before, that's right. If it was an alien doing it, they need to be called out. But he's not shouting that out constantly. That's some of his followers are doing that. They're the ones shouting out. Oh, it's not all of them. It's not all them people. But those people who did it need to be called out. But apart from that, that's dividing and conquering. It's not all them people at all. That's just getting everyone riled up again and keeping them fighting and going on and going on. So I look at Speaker's Corner now. I used to go on them and like watch them, and now it's just like, pff, it's like, what the hell? You just can you just unite together? Friggin' hell. Do you know what I mean? We've all been lied to, and that's a fact. That's okay. It's a fact. At the end of the day, a Christian and a Muslim and whatever, I'm not religious, remember, can go on at each other. But you've been lied to, and you've been lied to. We've all been lied to. The whole world's been lied to. That's a fact. So people need to start realising it's not us around the world. We didn't want to go into wars and kill people and this, that and the other. It's the people who are in control of our countries. Or I should say were, because it's all falling down. I can't wait to see the Middle East and other places that have been under big control and that get back to the way they used to be, get back to love, get back to rebuilding your countries and living a good life, free, everywhere else, freedom for humanity. Yeah, so do you know what I mean? That's what I believe will come. There might be, there's going to be uproar and stuff like that. People are going to be really mad when they find out, especially the ones who are asleep, because we've been awake for a bit and we've got used to, like, we know what's gone on, we know what's coming. Imagine the people who are totally asleep watching Coronation Street when they find out. They're just going to be like, what? The whole world's going to fall down in that sense. And then they'll be going, what did you say about them? We'll be like, well, we tried to tell you. So, everybody's God, if you're religious, is the one God anyway. No matter what name you call it, it's the same thing. It's one. We're all one. We're all from one. Doesn't matter what colour skin you've got, what religion you are, blah, 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 The world has been at war for centuries just to prove who has the best invisible leader. Exactly. So, just, I don't know, I guess we're going to have to see soon, aren't we? Because like I said, it's the funeral tomorrow of Bush. Bush who brought opioids to America and, in other places, drugs to people to kill families off and stuff like this. It's a funeral tomorrow, so I'd keep your eyes peeled. The maze of religion, I get rid of the... Yeah. I'd watch out for that. And Trump said 3 days of mourning, Bush, and then 3 days of celebrations. What are those 3 days after? So watch that. Good night, Doom. We'll see. We'll see what they're there for. But I'm telling you, it's good. Keep the spirit. Honestly. Oh, I just couldn't believe did anyone see when Trump went to the casket, and he was stood there with Melania, and it was just like I could. He just looked like you could see what he was thinking in his head. It was just like, ugh. And then he just walked off. And then, has anyone seen? I didn't see this. Has anyone seen that really drunk MP from the EU or the EU something or other? I'll just show you because I thought it was hilarious. Has anyone seen this? Watch this. It's terrible. Oh. Oh, it's not letting me look at it anyway. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on and say, keep the spirit up, people, and we'll just see what happens over these days, because it's the 5th tomorrow. It's a funeral tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled for maybe somebody, and then 3 days of mourning and 3 days of celebration. So let's see what that is. Yeah, he is an alcoholic, but he shouldn't even be in that position. He's just walking about. I was laughing my head off. He was just stumbling everywhere. It was like, oh my God, like, dearie me. No, I'm not American. No, I'm from the UK. So, yes, I'll most likely see you tomorrow, but I don't know what time the funeral will be tomorrow. It'll probably be at dodge o'clock in the morning, so probably won't be seeing it till Thursday. But it's starting to get interesting, people. So I don't know what you all think about that. You're not from what? Dodge o'clock. Yeah, dodge o'clock. That's what I call it. Dodge o'clock, because I don't know what it'll be. Dodge o'clock in the morning. Deep State will probably take out Carter next to stop. Oh. Oh, what? There was a really good little cartoon thing I saw today of Trump going around taking down CNN and everyone. That was really good. Well, I just think the veil's getting thinner and thinner. It's about to be lifted and everyone's going to find the truth out. So at some point we are going to find the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's just going to have to get ready. And I think that's the thing as well. When the whole world finds out properly, it's going to be like, oh, they're going to start feeling sorry for the next door neighbours in countries, aren't they? Because we've all blamed each other for certain things when at the end of the day it wasn't us. Do you know what I mean? So, watch the movie Love 2015. It will help you sleep. Why is it a cute one? What's it about? What's it about? Is it like the Love Boat? Yeah, it's a cute one. What is that on Netflix? Yeah, we did say we'll know 40%, but I'm sure it went up. The thing is, a lot of us know quite a lot more anyway. Okay. Yeah, he does have the power. I think these celebrations, he's going to drop it all. He has got the power to take MS. The reason why I think he hasn't done it when he's done it, Trump Batman, Trump Superman, Man of Steel, bringing Steel back, is because he's got them to show themselves what they really are and record it all, so people who do watch the news have seen it all, and then when they show what they've actually been doing, they can show it all. So it's like, let them dig the hole even deeper. Keep digging your hole, because people can see what they really are. If it had gone too soon, we wouldn't have seen it all, and the sheep who were still asleep wouldn't have as well. So I think he's Superman because that's Man of Steel and he was bringing Steel back. They say he's insulated. He's not protected. He's insulated. How many assassination attempts have they had on him? No, they don't really know, but I think good's round the corner, whatever, because once people have woke up, and there's a lot of us that are awake and on the queue and not on the queue and everything, and the others will wake up abruptly, but at the end of the day, once you've seen, you can't unsee what you've seen. So once you know the truth, they can't pull the wool over our eyes anymore. We know what to look for. We know the codes. We know the numerology. We know the symbols. We know what they've been doing with the banks. Even the Rothschilds have had the money taken down now, and it was all to do with the Federal Reserve and all that. When you know, you can't not know. So you can't go back to going back to sleep because you know. So it doesn't work anymore. They worked on secret societies and stuff in secret, so because it was secret, because we didn't know. But now most of the world's woke up and then the rest of the world will have to follow abruptly. How can you can't work in a secret society if it's not secret anymore, really, because it doesn't work like that. So I'd be worried if I was Bill Clinton as well. Oh my God, they must be packing themselves, and the Bush family. So Trump cessation. Yeah, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. You know, I said I'd have a break and I don't. So just thought I'd come on while I was finishing my coffee and try and get my nails finished off for Christmas. And I'll see you all soon. But just keep the spirit up. And you live in Morocco. Ah, Morocco. I was going to say, I've been to Morocco. I hope Morocco's doing it as well. I don't know what it's like in Morocco if you under big government. Well, government's the same all over the world, isn't it? I hope are you all fighting over there? Just hope everyone can see what's going on. You know. Yes, once you can't not see. Yeah, you can't not see what you can't not unsee what you've seen. It's a fact. So that's why they're cacking themselves, because they know we're waking up. Once you've woken up from a deep sleep, you can't. Game over, people. For them, not us. Remember, there's more of us than there is of them worldwide. So yeah. Yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you through the window. Potato! In America, probably might not get that. Even though they have had avid mirroring over there, a lot of people might not get that. Yeah, so if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the winter. Winter. Jon Snow. Oh, Jon Snow's coming back. Hey, Jon Snow. Winter's coming. I'll say that again. Yeah. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Potato! I'll most likely see you tomorrow. So, bye. Well, hi, newbies. All you newbies, hello. And I'll most likely see you tomorrow. Bye.